I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Revelio. Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Eric. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo! Confringo! Bombarda! Insect! Revelio.
Would that you all wielded that power for good.
Reducto! Confringo! Potato!
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio.
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your...
Defender!
You'll feel that tomorrow. You lost that one.
Never!
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo!
You're the little sod that saved...
Bombarda! Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
If it isn't the little combat god.
Confringo. Revelio.
Iredale's not half as dumb as it sounds.
Defender.
Someone's going to ring.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are
Defender.
better not be a trick.
Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Repulso. Revelio. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Cursed. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio. Accio. Repulso. Imperio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, and I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father...
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens. My father...
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Beginning. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise.
Revelio! Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
Italians and historians.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Depulsor. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Imperial. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Not your intruder!
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
You don't think you can defeat it, do you?
Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Crucial. Imperial.
Defense and Noah. This will not be another setback like Belfast. Oh, as a student. You won't deny.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
I should have been.
Defender. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio.
I shall have been.
Defender. Confringo.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Crucial. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Crucial. Imperial. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
That was a close one.
Not such arrogance.
We're a bit of dying, are we?
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Intruder! Enjoy suffering, do you? Will not go well for you.
Confringo.
This me. I was right not to be worried about you.
Accio. Revelio.
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Could it be a Merlin trial? Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes. I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.